Also, what I've got in the greenhouse is, I'm not abandoning yet, are my self-watering containers. And you can see that they are bottom fed. I have not added any water to the top of these. And they have found the nutrient and the consistent water supply, and they are doing wonderfully well. Putting on some tomatoes and starting to look good. Over here I've got some tubs. I need to add some more dirt to that, some more soilless soil, and also string them up to the top up there like I did the hydroponics. But got some carrots in there. They're getting pretty good size. Over there I've got some oregano. Oregano was in the basil, the sweet basil there, were almost dead. I had them in my ugly pots and I'd kind of given up on them because I've been so busy, and they were pretty withered, both of them, sitting in those ugly pots without getting water or anything. But I had these peas, the tubs from the peas, and I said, well, they're already sitting, getting and waiting for some other vegetables, so I decided I would like to try to revive my sweet basil, my oregano, and I did. You can see here that the leaves are even getting greener. Of course, this is sweet basil. They're not going to get super green anyway. They're light green. Oregano there. It smells like pizza in here. It's awesome. Over here I wanted to show you something else I'm doing. This is a pea trellis. It was a pea trellis. I shortened it and it's going to become a permanent fixture in the greenhouse. It's going to be a pea/bean trellis, and these two gutters are going to sit. I'll just go ahead and show you. They're going to sit on top of that one gutter, and I did this a couple years ago and I had good success with some bush beans, but you'll see here that there's a hole ever so often, and I put a rayon wick in here. That rayon wick will sit down in the reservoir and that'll pull nutrient, fertilizer up, in other words, to the beans, and they will hopefully crawl up. I have confidence they will crawl up the trellis. And again, I saw them work with the bush beans and they did fantastic. They're nice and healthy, and beans, as far as I know, they're pretty shallow rooted. At least every time I pull them up they are. So they should do well. I'll give an update on that as we go. So that is my self-watering container setup in the greenhouse for now. Oh, I guess I should have told you that what I've got here are, these are for my self-watering container folks, are 355-gallon plastic drums that are plumbed together, and they provide nutrient to each one of these, fertilizer to each one of these gutter garden setups. And then it comes over here and it tees off there, and it's going to supply this one, and in the future maybe a couple more. And then it also goes outside over to my new grapes and raspberries. So not only can I fill it from this tube coming in here, I can fill it with the house water, but I can also, once the fertilizer's in the barrels, I can also reverse it and let it feed my plants along the neighbor fence. So I know the greenhouse is kind of sloppy right now, But it's coming along, and I am very happy with it.